This is one of those quick fixed videos. No guarantee that this will work for you, but I have one of those Keurig coffee makers. This is the Keurig Classic series, and some of these Keurigs have the reservoir in the rear, some have them on the side. Mine is in the rear. Now, what was going on with mine? I got up this morning, wanted to make a cup of coffee, did my usual thing there, and I pressed the coffee button there, and a few squirts and nothing. The water wasn't pumping. So I watched a few YouTube videos, tried some of the suggestions that were given, but none of them worked. So I had to put my creative juices together, and I found a solution that worked for me, and I want to share it with you in the event that you have this exact same model. Now, what you will need is some regular dishwashing liquid, whatever you have in the house, and a can of compressed air. I unplug the unit first of all for safety. Just turn this around. And I remove this reservoir. And right down there is this mechanism. If you flip it over, you can see that there is a spring in there. If you depress that, it should bounce back. And when I depressed mine, it went in, but it didn't feel right. It came back out, but it just didn't feel right. It felt sluggish. So what I did was I ran some hot water in my sink and added some dishwashing liquid, got it nice and sudsy, and let this soak for 10 minutes. Then I rinsed it off with some hot water, got the suds off of it. I left it wet. Then I took a can of compressed air that you see here, and I just blew this area right here out. And be careful because this is wet and the water can splash back into your face, so please be aware of that. So I blew it out from this end here. Then I flipped it over and gave it a good blowout in this direction as well. So I was finished with this. I rinsed it off again, dried it off, and all that, right? Next, I looked at the rear of the unit. And if you look right down in there, I also took some compressed air and blew this area right here out. This is where the reservoir interfaces with. And again, be careful because this is wet, and when you use your compressed air, water can splash back on you in your eyes, so just be careful with this. Okay, so I did that. A really aggressive blowout here, all right? Then the last thing that I did was I flipped the unit back to the front, lifted the cover, and right up in there, right in there, I blew that area right there out as well. And also, down in here where the cup sits, and I blew that out. I was very aggressive in using this compressed air, but to my surprise, when I put everything back together, added water to the reservoir, plugged the unit back in, I had coffee. Let me show you. I should also mention that my add water light didn't come on either. The stream is strong. Prior to me doing what I just did, the stream was not this strong. It was like a trickle, then it would stop. So there it is. I have a regular cup of coffee. Hope this video will help some of you out in the event you have a Keurig model similar to this one. And I suppose that this procedure would work with most Keurig models. If you've tried everything and you're at your wit's end and you're thinking about just throwing the thing in the garbage, try this. It might work, save you some money. You guys take care.